Hello friends. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Today, we're talking about Paradise Lost, an epic poem written by John Milton. This poem was first published in 1667 in 10 books, but later, in 1674, it was republished with 12 books. It's written in blank verse, which means it doesn't rhyme, and is based on Christian mythology. The main theme is man's first disobedience, the very first time humans disobeyed God, and how that one mistake led to suffering for all of humanity. Who was John Milton? John Milton was a great English poet and intellectual. He was fluent in many languages like Latin, Greek, and Italian. Born on December 9, 1608, and passed away on November 8, 1674, Milton is best known for Paradise Lost, Paradise Regained, and Samson Agonists. He even created new words by blending Latin and Greek into English. Let's dive into the poem. The poem begins with a prologue where Milton asks for help from the heavenly muse, a divine spirit, to guide him in telling the story of mankind's first sin. The actual story begins in hell, where Satan and the angels who rebelled against God have been cast down. In hell, they build a grand palace called Pandemonium, where all the fallen angels gather and decide to take revenge on God. But they know they can't win another war against him. Satan's advisor, Beelzebub, suggests a new plan. Instead of fighting God directly, they should corrupt his newest creation, humans. Satan likes the idea and decides to carry it out himself. He tells his children, Sin and Death, to build a bridge from hell to earth so he can reach the humans. Satan's journey to earth. Satan sneaks into the Garden of Eden where Adam and Eve live. He disguises himself as an angel and tricks the gatekeeper. Inside the garden, he finds Adam and Eve happily discussing God's command that they can enjoy everything except one thing, the fruit from the tree of knowledge. While they sleep, Satan transforms into a toad and whispers into Eve's ear, trying to tempt her. At that moment, the angel Gabriel catches him and challenges him. Before a fight begins, a heavenly sign, the golden scales of justice, appears in the sky. Satan flees in fear. Raphael's warning. God sends the archangel Raphael to warn Adam and Eve about Satan. Since they were created after Satan's rebellion, they don't know much about him. Raphael explains Satan's jealousy and the great war in heaven that got him and his followers banished to hell. Adam then opens up to Raphael, saying that while he loves Eve, he also feels a physical attraction to her. Raphael advises him to focus on spiritual love and see Eve as his soulmate, reminding him that God created Eve from Adam's rib to be his partner. The Great Fall. A week later, Satan returns, this time disguised as a serpent. Adam and Eve decide to work in separate parts of the garden for the day. Satan takes this opportunity to approach Eve. He flatters her beauty and tells her he can talk because he ate the forbidden fruit. He tempts her by saying if she eats it too, she will become wise and divine. At first, Eve hesitates, but eventually, she gives in and eats the fruit. Feeling guilty, she convinces Adam to eat it as well. Adam knows this is a sin but doesn't want to be separated from Eve, so he chooses to join her. After eating the fruit, their minds are opened, and they feel shame and lust. They end up having sex, which symbolizes the loss of innocence. God, seeing the change on earth, realizes what they've done. The consequences. God sends his Son to earth to deliver justice. First, he punishes the serpent, cursing it to crawl on its belly forever, explaining why snakes don't have legs. Then he tells Adam and Eve that they will suffer pain, hard labor, and mortality. Women will feel pain during childbirth, and men will have to work hard to provide for their families. Meanwhile, Satan returns to hell where the other devils celebrate, thinking he has won. Sin and death use the bridge to earth and begin to live there permanently. God, in anger, turns all the devils into snakes. God then commands changes on earth, seasons will begin, and life will become harder. Adam and Eve, now mortal, will have children and their children will carry the burden of their sin. A glimmer of hope. Adam and Eve are devastated. They argue, blame each other, and feel hopeless. Eve begs Adam not to leave her, saying she will kill herself if he does. Adam, realizing the seriousness of the situation, decides they should repent and ask God for forgiveness. God hears their prayers and sends the angel Michael. Michael tells them they must leave the Garden of Eden. Before they go, he shows Eve a vision in her dream, a glimpse of the future. She sees generations of humans, pain, suffering, and even a great flood where only one man and a pair of each animal survive in a large boat. But Michael also tells her that one day, God's Son, Jesus Christ, will be born, and he will take away all human sins through his sacrifice. Eve wakes up and tells Adam about her dream. Together, hand in hand, they leave the garden and begin their life on earth. And that, friends, is the summary of Paradise Lost by John Milton. I hope this video helped you understand the poem better. If you found it useful, don't forget to like, share, and